Hello, welcome to Elder Scrolls Online. I am on the public test server today with the first patch for the upcoming Stonethorn DLC game pack and update 27. This is patch 6.1.0. Now there were a lot of things that came up with this patch. There's going to be a lot of changes to combat, to item sets and so forth, in order to optimize the performance on the game, and I'm sure that we will be looking at these over the next few weeks, trying to figure out just how they will impact our characters. However, today I just wanted to, I will admit it, I will nerd out over the housing stuff. So let's look at what we've got coming up for housing. We have a new thing coming to housing, and that is called character pathing. So basically, you know how you have your little friends here, your assistants, and they stand here, they give you your merchant and your banker options. You also have pets and mounts scattered throughout your property. Well, this is going to give us the opportunity to change what they're doing. So with character pathing, you can set up little paths throughout your property that these characters can follow, and they will walk and pause. They can walk, jog, run, or sprint. They can wait for 0 seconds, 2 seconds, 5, 10, 20, or 30 seconds. You can select whether they ping pong, where that means you give them a path that they walk down and then they'll turn around and come back the same way. Or you can loop the nodes together so that they can come around in a circle, or you can give them a random node. And then they will choose their next location at random. So if you wanted to change what character was going to walk that path, you need to recreate the path from scratch. And so there's all kinds of really cool stuff with this. I played with this a little bit on my Sigic Villa, so I can show you how that works. Now, the other thing that's coming to housing is something called a house guest. So these are something that you purchase from the Crown store, at least for testing. I don't know if they're always going to be something you have to buy for crowns. They could possibly end up as rewards or achievements or something like that. But right now they're available in the testing environment in the Crown store for 1 crown. So I don't know, again, how much they're going to cost. They count towards the special collectible furnishing limit, the same as your pets and your mounts. So let's have a look at how this is going to work. So first, you basically have to enter into the editor. So now you see when I've got Tithys here selected, he has some options. I can edit him, I can precision edit his position, I can create a path, or I can link him. Now, that is one of the other things that is in housing, is that you can link all of your objects together so you can pick them up and put them back down exactly the same way that they were before in relation to each other. But now we can add a option to create a path. So I just hit Q, and now I've got a little path, and you can see the little line that's connecting the little circles. You can also move the direction of your circle, so he might turn around and face that direction once he gets to that location. So now he can come all the way across the floor, and maybe he can stand before the throne here. And I want to finish the placement because it's going to be very simple, but you can see that he can have now an option to walk or run. So if I type you, he can walk, jog, or run over here. And he can also sprint. Then if I do I, his wait time will change to 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, or 20 seconds. Also, yes, one more, 30 seconds. So he can also wait there. Now, this is a very, very simple path. And I'm gonna have him run it, so I'm gonna have him jog. So I'm gonna confirm. And now you can see he's going to walk along or run along the path until he gets there, and then he's going to stop and wait and do his thing. Now you could set up other creatures, so we've got pets. So we could create a path for the puppy. And it's a different color for each one, and if you notice, this will go right through. He will literally go through a wall or a statue, so you just be careful where you're going to place this. So if you want him to go in a circle around the throne, you can just have him do this. And you can place multiple ones. Maybe he goes outside. And you can place them. It looks like you've got more than 40 links that you can put down to get us where we need to go here. And this way you can be a little precise with it so that he will come back here to the beginning and confirm. And finish the placement. And let's see, let's have him run. He can sprint. And then wait time here, he could be another 30 seconds. I like them to stand around a little bit instead of just running constantly. Okay. And then you can also, down at the bottom of my screen, you can see that if you right click, you can actually add a node before, add a new node, add a node before 38. So maybe you wanted to do that. So you'd add another one, or you can remove a node, and there you go. So we can confirm, and he is gonna go running around. So he's gonna take his little time and he's walking. Now I thought I had him sprinting, but I guess, let's see. Wait, you time, let's see, you jog run. Confirm, okay. So he's gonna walk through each one, so you have to tell each one of these nodes what he's gonna do. When he gets here, he's probably gonna pick up his pace and run to the next node. There you go. See, you got a little run. So you can change their behavior all around the node path. And let's see, do I have any mounts out here? Yeah, I have a mount, so let's create a path for this mount. So it works on mounts, pets, and assistants. So we've got the warhorse here. He can walk over here. And over here. You know, and the more of the paths that you put down, the more circular of a path he can make. So maybe he's gonna come back down here. And see where it disappears? I kind of noticed in the Cedric Villa that at any point there's an obstacle in the path, there might be sort of a glitchy look to it. So there's no alignment for this, so you just kind of keep placing it down until he's going in the direction that you want him to. And I try not to have too many obstacles in the way, especially with this terrain. And I'm gonna finish the placement here. He's gonna just walk back and forth and do he's gonna do a casual walk, I think. So I'm just gonna confirm, and he's gonna start walking now. I kind of had him stop to pause at the grass a little bit. I can edit this. So maybe he'll take the path. And when he gets closer to the grass, maybe he'll speed up. Alright, so he started his path again. Every time you edit it, it kind of resets his path. And I'll do it outside so you can see that it just looks like he's, you know, naturally doing this. Now he's seeing some grass, he's gonna run over there. He's like, yes, this is where I'm gonna hang out, at the grass. So, as you can see, when you're not in edit mode, you don't see the pink lines, you don't see what's going on with these characters and pets. Alright, now let's have a look at the house guests. So, featured on the PTS are the house guests, and we have 3 to look at right now. So we have Birodar. It looks like a scholar. He's just looking at his books and making notes and doing all this stuff. And then we have a thing that tells you that you can talk to him. So he will have some lines of dialogue, I think, that you can have. And I'm going to buy him. Now, I believe that we can find him probably in the editor. We have found them under services in your housing editor is where they have the house guest. So you can put him out. Alright, now I can create path, but first I actually want to talk to him.
This one needs a distraction from his studies. The books, they contain so many words. Biro has an idea. Entertainers. Just the thing to lift the cloud of boredom that hangs over Biro like a shroud. Do you know any? Birodar urges caution, my friend. This one has it on good authority that a cut purse operates in this very neighborhood. How does this one know? Well, Biro is a scholar, yes.
Okay, so you can see that he has his own little dialogue. I'm gonna go ahead and get Kildora. She is the server. So she's basically going to be the server of your home. She's got the mead. She is set up for all of that. And then you also have a Solitude guard, Yorn. I'm supposing this is pronounced Yorn. And so he's just sort of, he can provide the guard duty stuff. So I'm gonna get her. She could probably stand around over here. Now at any time I can walk up to her
Hello
and see if
there.
she'll talk.
Fighting's thirsty work, huh? What can I do for you?
So she has a very simple dialogue, but then she will continue walking on her path. And let's look at the guard. Let's get the guard out. So this is a man of few words, so I'm not having high expectations of a conversation with him, but we'll go ahead and purchase him. And so we can put him out here, and he can guard the front. So we have the guard, and like anything else, they're green when they're in a good spot. They're red when you can't place them, or yellow if you can't interact with them. So he can sit here and guard the door like this. And then I can create a path for him where he's going to just kind of walk over here. And I can finish placement, so that's all he does. He's going to walk back and forth over here. And he's going to wait 30 seconds there, and then he's going to wait 30 seconds over here. So he doesn't have a lot to do. This is his job. Now he's going to start walking. And then he'll stop and he'll pause over here.
Hail. No fighting or spitting. Got it? I'd rather be cracking heads.
Alright, he's a little bored.
I'd rather be cracking heads.
Doesn't have a lot to say, but anyway. So now we have it all set up. So it makes the house look like people live here and they do things, they have jobs. I think his walk's a little funny, kind of stiff. But you get the idea. So anyway, that is it. That is character pathing and house guests. We will see what else happens. If there's any more house guests that show up in the PTS, I'll let you know. There's also some new houses. I have only found one. The other one is in the patch notes, but haven't been able to find it yet. So when I get a chance, I will do one for the new houses. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and take care. We will see you next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Oma Games. If you would like to see my live streams, please go to twitch.tv and follow Miss Oma. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.